Hello friends, my name is Monica Chagan Shinde. Today's date is 29th of July 2021 and our today's video topic is linked list. So basically, as we all know about the data structure, that the data structure, the array is also the data structure, and it is a non-primitive data type. Like that, the Java or the data structure introduced the linked list. So linked list can be called as a data structure in Java, data structure actually. So the we will see the how the linked list works. Basically, as we all know, the array has some drawbacks, we can say, or the limitations. So which limitations array has? That first one is the size of an array is fixed, means we cannot change the size of the array. Even at a runtime we cannot change the size of an array. Then in array, inserting element inserting element is easy, but incrementing the size of an array is a time consuming process. So and the size of an array should be known at the at the advance, means we have to know the size of the array, and then we can perform some operations on the array. Then also, if we allocate some memory to array, and then we perform some operations like deletion of that array, the even if we delete the particular element of the array size or the memory for which array needs is same, like means even if we delete the array elements, the memory is consumed by that array. So it is some drawbacks of an array. So to overcome these drawbacks, the linked list is a second most data structure which is widely used by the developers or the to develop the programs. So the basically linked list is the sequence of an links which contains the items, and the items are the nothing but the we can say the nodes or the elements. So each linked list contains at least one data items, and the next object, means the next field that is the reference to an another node, we can say. So the basically, as I discussed, linked list contains the node. In that node we have two definitions of that particular elements. That is, first one is the data items, and the second one is the next object, means next keyword, sorry. So the next keyword contains the reference of the next node. We can say that that next node points to the next link or the next node in the linked list. So basically, in a linked list, it contains some important terms. That is, first one is a link. So link, as we discussed, that link is a the link. Each of the link of the linked list contains some data. So that data is called as a element or the node. Then second thing is the next term. So as we discussed, the next term uh, contains the next link of the next link in that next term. So and the linked list is the linked list is a term where the link of the another linked list is content. So it is about the linked list. Now we will discuss about the types of the linked list. So the linked list has some three types. The first one is a single linked list, where the forward navigation of the linked list is created. Then the second one is a doubly linked list. In that linked list, the items can be forwarded or backwarded, means we can search for the search for the forward elements also and backward elements also. In a single list, single linked list, we can navigate for the forward only. And the circular linked list one. In that circular linked list, the next link is the last link, next link is point to the first object of the first link of the linked list, and the first linked list is point to the last link of the linked list. It is like a circular shape, so it is called as a circular linked list. So basically the uses of the linked list are, as we discuss, it overcomes the array drawbacks. As we know that array size is fixed, so but in a linked list we can increase the list elements in at a runtime also. And the memory which is allocated to the linked list can be, means if we want to insert next element, we should not write any size of the linked list, so the next element can be inserted easily. So it is about the linked list, and some operations of the linked list can also done. So the operations are like insertion in the link, insertion at the first index, then insertion at the specified index, then in deletion of the element, then deletion of particular element, then traversing, searching are the one where we can use the linked list. And basically in Java, linked list can contains the same element, we can say the in a Java where we implemented the linked list, in that linked list it can contain the duplicate elements. The Java linked list manipulates the operations on the linked list, and in a Java the linked list can be used with the stack, queue, or the dequeue, or with the dequeue methods. So it is about the linked list, and the basic term that we have to learn by the linked list, that the linked list contains the it has the nodes, and the nodes contains the data items and the object of the next node, we can say. So the next keyword is used to refer or point to the node of the next index, and when the next node next object or the next node which is pointing to the next node contains the null value, up to that we can insert the next element. So it is about the linked list, and we can also print that linked list up to where the next object has the null value. So it is about the linked list. Thank you.